Hey y'all, it's Chey. More importantly, it is Halloween, my favorite day of the year, and I actually have a pretty exciting video that I'm going to be filming today. At least it's exciting to me. A video that I really like to watch and I've been wanting to do for a while is this sort of self-date, self-care sort of vlog. I love watching people just go out and treat themselves or take care of things that have been bothering them and just having fun along the way. And I've been wanting to do one for myself. There hasn't really been a good time to do it recently, but then I have no work today, and it's Halloween. Again, my favorite day of the year. I basically celebrate Halloween every single day of the year. What better day to have a self-care, self-date day than my favorite holiday of the year? I've got a costume, I've got some places I'm gonna go out and treat myself, we're gonna go out and have a good time. I've already got the mood set, I've got Supernatural on while I'm gonna get ready in my costume. I'm sort of already dressed. I've got the bat lights, you can't really see them, but they're like little tiny LED bats. I think I got them at Dollar General, I believe. I believe they were $5 a pack, but I just have them hanging on my Day to Remember flags, and I think they look quite swell, if I do say so myself. But I wanted to show y'all the rest of the process of getting my costume finished. The plan for today is I'm gonna go try and get lunch by myself. So the plan for today is going to try to go get lunch by myself, go to the record store, go to the bookstore, and then go and see if there's any Halloween decor on sale yet. So that's all the stuff I'm gonna do in town. Then I'm gonna come home and have some candy and watch a spooky movie. Maybe even go to a haunted attraction tonight. We'll see where the day takes us. As for right now, I'm gonna hit play on this Supernatural episode and I'm gonna finish getting ready. Let's go.
It's Halloween, man. Yeah, for us every day is Halloween. It'll be a downer. Anything interesting?
Witches, man, so friggin' skeevy. Yeah. Well, thanks for...
Hi. So I'm in the middle of getting ready, and as I said, I am watching Supernatural, the Halloween episode of Season 4. It's the Great Pumpkin Sam Winchester, and time for a little fun Chey fact you didn't ask for, but you're gonna get anyway. This is one of my favorite episodes of Supernatural ever. Why? Not only because it's a Halloween episode and it's amazing and funny, but you know how the Winchesters use rock star aliases for their fake names of law enforcement? Like Dean may introduce himself as like Agent Jimmy Page from, you know, Led Zeppelin or something like that. In this episode, Dean's alias, his fake name, is one of my favorite artists of all time. Actually, my favorite artist of all time. Which just makes me love Dean Winchester even more because I also know that he's a huge fan of this artist. And the first time I saw this, I literally screamed so loud that my parents thought I was dying. So.
Agent Seger, FBI.
And again, I know I just mentioned he's one of my favorite artists of all time, and literally, I have his t-shirt still hanging up at my door, so.
Wow, insightful.
Where did you go when I needed you most? Where did you go when I needed you most?
Hey, so, costume is done. It actually turned out better than I thought. It's pretty niche, so I'll go ahead and tell you what I am, but I'm an audio engineer who messed with the wrong artist, who messed with the wrong band, so they took a little off my top end, if you know what I'm saying, fellow audio people. Now, part of the costume is that it's kind of etiquette to not really wear band t-shirts to a band's recording session because you never know their history with that band, if they even like that band. So they were not a fan of the Rolling Stones or what I did to their songs in the studio, so they took matters into their own hands. I know it's kind of nerdy, I know it's kind of dorky, I don't care, I love it, I think it turned out great, and we are about to head out. I also forgot to mention, I do have the prop that took me out. It's just an old broken record that I found, so... This is so dorky. So, I thought of a good explanation for my costume besides the long audio engineer explanation. Death by rock and roll.
Sorry, kid, we can't help you.
All candy.
Well, I think you've had enough.
I sense the disease in you.
Class D found.
I'm back. A successful trip, a successful return. I have taken most of the makeup off, except for my eyeliner and brows. We may be going to a haunted attraction tonight, some haunted woods, so I don't want to take the full getup off, but I definitely wanted to change out of that shirt, which was getting sticky and kind of itchy, and I didn't want to get any fake blood on this amazing ghost sweater, which is, of course, perfect for today, as any ghost merch would probably be, but especially this one with Papa 3. Also, the costume was a huge hit. I got a lot of very nice compliments about it walking around the square, and I think one of the store owners actually put up my photo on Facebook. So if I can find that, I'll grab it and put it in here, but I'm so glad that it made so many people smile. It was so much fun to walk around wearing it. I felt like a kid again. So I didn't get that much because I'm trying to save money for an upcoming trip, which is the subject of another video in the future, which you should get very much excited for. But I did get a few things, so let me show y'all what I got. So one of the two items I got was Stephen King's Christine. I've mentioned in a couple of my book videos that I wanted to read this book for a very long time. I love the movie. I love anything having to do with haunted cars. And I just finished reading From a Buick 8, which I really enjoyed, so this one was next up on the list. I figured I'd go ahead, treat myself, and grab it. So look forward to a video on this or a review soon, hopefully. As for the second item, as I mentioned, Bob Seger earlier in the video, Bob Seger 7. One of his earlier albums, I absolutely love this album, has one of my favorite songs, Get Out of Denver, on it, and a lot of it was actually recorded in Quadraphonic Studios up in Nashville, so that makes it extra cool. Also, as you probably saw in the footage, no, I was not alone the entire time. One of my friends actually got off work about the same time that I was headed to town, so we hung out a little bit, grabbed some lunch, walked around together. Sometimes being around the people that make you happy and that you care for is a form of self-care, and she is one of those people for me, so I count that as a success. But now that I'm home, it is time for truly solo self-care date activities. I think I'm going to start with getting a few treats and then putting on a spooky movie or supernatural, something to really get me in the Halloween vibes and just to turn off my brain for a little bit.
Nothing like a cheery greeting from your friendly neighborhood werewolf ghost.
What a scary place. Furnished an early werewolf.
Don't look like the cleaning woman's been by too recently.
curious about what all this means. It's not often